Select your character.
So here we are again, back for some
Let's get him.
rank alternate mission objective thingies. Yeah.
Select a stage.
As you can see, I've already done Emerald Coast. That was because I tried recording this episode twice. First time, forgot to record the video. Second time, I just couldn't be asked. So let's hope I have a bit more luck this time. I'm going to begin with Sonic. Hopefully we'll be able to get through 3 characters. I'm not sure if I'll even bother showing Biggs off because, well, it's the same shit. Yeah, so Sonic, get 50 rings to destroy the capsule. It's easier than Sonic Adventure 2's, where the goal is to get 100 rings, and then it's the end of the stage. Here, you have to actually have the 50 at the end of the stage, which can be tricky, especially if you get caught out right at the end. But Windy Valley is actually one of the easier ones to do, if only because the last section doesn't have many enemies. The main threat in the final area for Sonic is falling. Aha! Take that, you fiend! So you've got 57 rings already, but still need to clear the rest of the stage. When I first did it though, it was
Head straight up. You should be able to get out.
no, I
of the
did
tunnel.
Emerald Coast because it's the best level and it's short and easy to do.
Jump on panel
For
number 1. It will take you to panels
for the
2
second
and
attempt,
3.
I chose Speed Highway
Jump
because
as soon
it's
as
also a
you
good
land on
level.
panel or else you'll
The
fall.
problem is that, well, Speed Highway is a bit long. That's part of the reason why I couldn't be asked after that. But here we are for Windy Valley, which is first short. It's not as short as the other ones. Like, it's not as sort of short as Emerald Coast, but you know, it's not much longer. And I have to be careful here because if I do, I should avoid taking any kind of shortcuts. Because if I fall, then, well, I might not be able to get these rings back. I might be able to, but it would be tricky. And every time I get a checkpoint, I have an even lower chance. Anyway. Yep, so just speeding along. It's funny actually, we're actually recording this like the day before this episode's supposed to go up. Because I wasn't even sure whether I was going to do these, like continue it within the regular schedule for the normal Sonic episodes or not. But I'm going to try to. I'll see how it goes. I like the music in this area. It's just the whole level here at this point has a really nice atmosphere. You know, and this is the kind of thing you expect from a Sonic game. Turns out I said it's nice and bright. Oh yeah, by the way, did you get? I think it was like yesterday they announced the new DLC stage they're doing for the Wii U version of Sonic Lost Worlds, where you get to play as Sonic in a Zelda world.
Select your
And
character.
he's actually like dressed up as Link and stuff.
Select a stage.
I'll get more into that in a minute. I just need to explain this one. So this one is the time limit objective. Now it's been rather fair here because it's given me 3 minutes. Oh shit! I probably fucked this up already. That's one of the things. Yeah, when I was doing the episode the first time, I actually focused on the time limit with Knuckles, and I just couldn't do it. But yeah, so actually, one thing I did discuss in the previous attempts of the episode was the idea of if this game could have had like Nintendo-themed DLC stages, or if they could have been added for the GameCube version or
Head
something.
straight up. You should be able to get out of the
Because I think that each character could have one. I mean, obviously, might be a bit much, but just imagine. Sonic would obviously have just your standard Mario type stage. Tails, like I imagine, since his racing, he'd be like an F-Zero one, where he has to race Captain Falcon. then you've got yeah, keep doing this for the, to get the time at one. It really helps. You can't do that in Sonic Adventure 2 because they have this somersault ability when you just press the button. Yes, let's see. Knuckles, I imagine he would be trying to find 3 pieces of the Triforce in a Zelda themed stage. I don't think. Yeah, I think it's settled on Amy being Donkey Kong. Where she's being chased by Donkey Kong or something. Gamma was Metroid. And I believe Big was a drowning cat simulator. Which obviously will be the best level. You know, it could be an interesting thing to do, but I think the fact that they're doing a Nintendo exclusive game is getting DLC like this kind of speaks well for the future, because I think Nintendo doesn't really take advantage of DLC enough.
Yes.
And it's the kind of thing like that could work really well. It's just that's the thing, like Microsoft and Sony both embraced a lot of this stuff with current gen and at the current last couple of generations, and well, Nintendo does not. Nintendo's just stuck in its old ways, which is bad in most cases. Okay, so I need to pick a different stage for Tails. I'll pick Speed Highway because I don't like the other stages as much. I used Windy Valley originally, and that was really good because for the second mission, I actually just blazed on ahead and skipped the vast majority of the level. Because most of it's going downwards.
What? He's caught up. I've got you now.
And as I mentioned in one of the main episodes, you can actually control Sonic in these races, even these extra objectives. You can control him in these ones with a second controller. At least in some versions you can. Not sure exactly which ones you can and can't. And you can't do that with Eggman, unfortunately. But still. Yeah, and those fucking cops annoyed me as both Sonic and Knuckles. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Each time I've recorded this, every single time I try to record this episode, I've actually used a version of Speed Highway. First Sonic, first Knuckles, then Sonic, and now Tails. But yeah, the 50 rings one. Pretty common. Not all the characters have it, but I think... I'm not sure, I think 4 out of 6 characters have it. See, what we thought about Tails is just... like, his whole thing with the shortcuts is just flying on ahead. And this is why Tails is the best sidekick ever. Because he's awesome. Actually, I had this really good, good experience watching the completionists episodes on the Sonic Adventure games. Now, they're fun watches. You should check those out. Especially since Greg, his background with Sonic Adventure 1 is basically identical to mine. Just like, yeah. I can completely understand where you're coming from, Greg. So, Tails' third objective
Select a stage.
is quite simple. The objective is to defeat
You think you
a
can keep
faster
up with
Robotnik.
me?
So he's blazed on ahead already. Later, Eggman.
You'll never defeat me.
Oh shit!
Tails, wait for me.
Wait, he didn't get tired out at all when I was doing Windy Valley. So how is this
You
any
think
different?
you can keep up with me?
That's stupid.
Tails, wait for me.
It's just about how long you hold the button down while you're in the air. But yeah, as always, you can just fly on ahead and avoid stuff. Do 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 do, and it goes around this way and comes out here. You have to be observant if you're going to use a lot of these big open area shortcuts though, because the game, because you have to really be aware of the locations, otherwise you will just die. Up and down and all around. That's what you have to look. You have to look up and down and all around as Tails. So he's giving you a message in this theme song. So we head along here. Not sure if this is the way you're supposed to go, if you're supposed to use a rocket. Regardless. Away we go! Yay! Oh shit. Fuck. There we go. Interesting note though. This is for Tails they actually cast a young boy for both Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 and Heroes as well. I believe the kid was like 10 when he voiced Tails in this.
Select your
It
character.
explains why Tails isn't the best acted character.
Okay.
Sonic Adventure 2 he was about 12. And after that his voice broke so he couldn't voice Tails
Select a
anymore.
stage.
It's a shame they couldn't get him to voice another character though. I mean, maybe they would have over time, but yeah, he was replaced by another kid who was even younger, who I think was his brother, who was an 8-year-old. I'm not doing Skydeck. I say Casinopolis played the best one because it's a lot smaller area. So Knuckles' first objective, find them without any hint balls. It's not hard, really. One thing about the hint balls though is that I actually, when I actually recorded the first Knuckles episode and I was doing Speed Highway, I actually mentioned Tikal by name when I found one of the hint orbs. But I actually edited that out because for the benefit of people who might not have played through the game and wanting to know, they don't want to like experience it for themselves. They don't want to give anything away. So because of that, I just decided to edit it out. But there's a point. I think it's like the first hint orb. I kind of just go quiet for a few seconds. If you can find that point, that's where I originally referred to it by name. And one of these assholes. There you go. This one. Got one. They're actually very things. There's a bit more in Sonic Adventure 2 though, because some levels you're trying to find other things like Chaos Emeralds or keys. Where the hell is it? Whoa, Nelly. And is it? Is this that same one that held me up when I actually went through the main episode? And yes, it is. I was going through the story. This one that held me up. Okay, so that leaves just one more. And I don't know where it is. I will show you a little trick for the next objective, which is really helpful. I think Speed Highway wasn't even the best choice for Knuckles, because that is a not a big level per se, but it's not as small as this one. It's still a pretty decent size. And okay, so it must be down here then, surely. Oh. So you see it down here in the shower room. Yep. It's either there or up above on the rafters. Let's go.
Found it.
Dun 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 dun.
Good enough.
Boom. See, 59 out of, I think there's 150 emblems in this game.
Select your character. Okay.
Okay,
let's
so
go.
last one for Knuckles. This one might take us. This is going to take us over a bit.
Select a stage.
Right, so this one, basically, the objective is to find all the emerald shards within a time limit. 1 minute, see? It's like, how the hell do you do that? Well, there's a trick. You can't do Sonic Adventure 2, but you can in this one. Basically, when you, the way this one works is, Once the emerald pieces are in place at the start of the level, and then even if you restart or die, they'll still be in the same spots. Sonic Adventure 2 doesn't do that, and one of them's here. Okay, good. But I'm not collecting that one. Because what I can do, the trick is to just find all the emerald pieces. Only pick one up if you get one right at the start. But what you have to do is, I guess what time doesn't matter. You don't fail if you're out of time. You just go over and that's it. I have to find a way to get up there. The spring. Yeah, it's in his mouth. Okay. So you choose restart and take you back to your checkpoint, which for me was after getting the first one. And I can just head through here. Got that one. And off I go to here. There you go. And that's how you do it. So it took me a lot longer than that, but
Good enough.
as long as the game thinks I did it within a minute, that's okay. So tune in next time for Amy Gamma, and I'm not sure about
Select
Big
your
because, you know, fuck Big. Piece of shit.